on each learning applications like the Udemy or the Coursera, you can always explore through the categories, and some categories are designed for people like us who do not know the exact category, but probably they are rummaging around for the best things. And this category is known as most popular. So these courses are most sought after, and this is where you can look after or maybe analyze a bit about what courses are in trend, what people are liking. It's not necessarily make sense to you, but it's definitely worth a watch what people are actually watching, what is in trend. So directly or indirectly, it defines trend that is going into the market. So I just scrolled through it, first most popular courses. So most were about the professional courses that were about increasing or enhancing your skill. Maybe you're looking for a job switch, or you're unsatisfied with your current job and maybe you like to improve your situation, or the skills that may raise your salary or the profile, or maybe you are much into the future, trying yourself to stay updated in this fast moving market demand. So in Udemy, the last year, I had actually selected a course that was machine learning. So machine learning looks like something related to data analyst, data science. So this time also I searched for that. There was a specific field. Just imagine arts and humanities, then physical, personal development, and the music and maths and logic. And there's a separate category that goes by the name of data analytics, and I searched for that. One of the most topmost university offering the course is, I think, Michigan University, and this has been the most popular course on the Coursera platform, and I have not enrolled for it until now. But the other course, as I scroll through, I found one more course that is being offered by Google, and Google is known for its kind of very much balanced wisdom. They know what to hit because they themselves are such a market uh, ruler, undisputed. So they know what's coming, what's in the trend, what they need to update themselves with. So it makes sense that what they are teaching you is much simpler and in a broad context. Maybe you yourself don't know, and it was true in my sense also. Talk about data science, data scientist, data analyst, data analysis, machine learning. These all sounds different. Maybe Python learning. So these all things sounds different until you are into that field. And if you're not into that field, it seems like all of same color doesn't make much sense which one to choose, and you're just maybe into the haphazard of choosing the things quickly, and maybe it's not of your interest. So I decided to go for the Google course certificate. Then only I think I would switch for learning Python made easy. Course 1, course 2. These all things are made available, and it started then. People of different backgrounds, of different speciality, you won't believe there are so many people who have this specific task, because this data are so many number and have so many purposes and ambitions and targets to fill for, that it's not sufficient to say you're a data analyst, you're into the field of data analytics. You should define your role, because this field has become so much demanding, and the exact need to make decisions according to the data that is making sense. You'll be able to make much better decision regarding investment, or the employee centric investment, or overall that defines your product range, your future present signatures, all the things, profits and revenues, and where you hit, where you miss. So if you just go by the gut instinct, it won't work. It has to be data analysis. So all the wise companies across the world, the global leaders, are going for this data analysis. Ever wondered what, when you browse through some websites, it asks for cookies? Ever try to ask yourself, what does this cookies means? Why do they want it? Because sometimes it's not the site, but it's a Google that is trying to relate you with those sites, and collecting all those information and processing and maintaining your preferences accordingly it will suggest, because it's all about spending the time and making in the process you're increasing the revenue. So anyways, these are the kind of data analysis that is being done in the background, and you'd never know what they're doing on this basis. And in this data analytics course, people from different backgrounds have come and introduced themselves, and in the coming weeks maybe they'll come and give the lectures, and it's seriously very much simplistic and not complicated theory that they would like to impress and just bombard you with all the technical terms. No, it's something like they'll give you examples from the day-to-day life, like when you go to the market or pick up the things or make a list and sort and organize and try to make sense of, so that when you go to the shop you tick through all those items that are categorized together. This has to be bought from a dairy shop, then another which has to be bought from a general store and the medical store. So these all things, knowingly or unknowingly, we ourselves are data analysts. So there are all those things like the processes, the stages of data analysis, and the data cycle, data life cycle. So it's fun, and I think when I'm not using the time in my office, it's well worth learning something that will make sense. And I made it a habit that what I'm reading, it has to be through my heart, very much dedicated. There's no space for second time reading. So it has to be the best and by the heart in the first reading itself. So there you go, data analytics, Google certificate. And if I'm more concerned about learning, that certificates will come and go. And if it makes sense, I have it. Thanks, Bill. So that is all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.